The circle of people around you matter. And you need to be very careful about who's in your circle. I look at it like this, like you're the bouncer at the door, right? And you decide who comes in and how long they stay, and then you decide who you need to throw out. So in the service, I think what was done there is like they did such a great job in the hiring process. I mean, they spent months and months interviewing you, investigating you, talking to your neighbors, figuring out who you are, if you're going to fit into the culture, if you're a person of integrity. I used to go to college overseas, and one of the colleges I went to was in Italy. I lived in Rome. I did a semester abroad, 6 months. They sent an agent to my college in Rome to interview my professor to find out what kind of student I was. Wow. That's the level of like assessment that they do. So when they do that, they're plucking people out and selecting and putting them in this group. And then you get put in there, I get put in there. And so now you're around this caliber of people. And you have to look at your circle. Who's around me? This isn't about niceness or kindness. I'm not saying that those things don't matter. They do. You want people who treat you well and with respect. But you also have to look at what are these people doing to me? So, for example, if you have someone who has a lot of drama in their life, that's a massive red flag because their drama is going to become your drama. Right. So you may say, but I don't engage in this stuff. I don't do this stuff. But what you don't realize is their life and their choices bleed into yours. If there's someone in your life that has a lot of chaos or conflict, that stuff is going to bleed into you. And they'll tell you, oh, I don't like conflict. I don't like trauma. But then you will always see that it's this repetitive thing. And what happens is, although they may say that, you can get addicted to that. It gives you your adrenaline shot. It gives you your cortisol shots. It's a booster. And so the same people that say, I don't like it, don't listen.
Watch their behavior.
Look.
Yeah.
Look. People will show you. And you will see. So that's what I would focus on. And that's the one thing the service was excellent at showing me. They didn't, what's interesting? They didn't tell us this. I just intuitively learned this. So I was steady because I was around other very steady people. I was grounded because the world around me was grounded. I mean, things would happen even in the White House. Every day there was some kind of a serious event in the world, something tragic, a tragedy. So not just us, but also the core element of the White House, the staff, you would see people just become grounded. Let's sit down. What's going on in the world? What just happened? Who got bombed? Who got attacked? What shooting happened? And you'd see this kind of synergy of people moving together to figure out what are the next steps? What's the solution? No chaos, no drama. No fight or flight responses from people like, we need to do something now. No reaction. I've never seen that. Wow. I've never seen that. So it's like a really great, I don't want to say think tank, but it was just a place that you could go and they were expecting it. But you were also in a space where it was understood things are going to go wrong and it is okay. Interesting. Where most people are not okay with that. Most people design their lives so that nothing goes wrong. They try to control their lives so things don't go wrong. And when they go wrong, they freak out and they're a breakdown. Yes.